Okay, I'm just testing out my studio recording setup, and this is just playing around with stuff. I've always wanted to record my studio sessions because I'm able to record all my 3D stuff forever, and but never had like a proper routine where I was recording like what I was doing in studio. So we'll be doing a lot of on in these particular type of studio vids, a lot of Posca stuff. We'll be doing a lot of Posca, a lot of acrylic related stuff, a lot of Posca uh with some airbrushing. I always use my classic Aztec. This is actually the last version or the latest version. Um, and also some tips on that stuff for those who use those crafty people or anybody who uses Aztec airbrush. This is the original one actually. This goes back to way back before undergrad. Um, but anyway, so because there's a lot of little cool tips and techniques I have for maintaining them and all that stuff for long periods of time, and how to mix your reducers and all that stuff. Um, and I fell in love with Poscas, right? So I'm like a Posca nut. That is like, oh man, I should never have discovered, Poscas are just like everything to me. Um, I just love them. But anyway, this is just messing around. This is just laying down some color and stuff. I recorded before when I was doing the specularity, and I guess I'll do some blacks, right? Um, I guess I'll do some black because I don't see it. I don't know. Because I see the black is all gone here. Do I have a finessing kind of brush, kind of pen here? I just want to do something on camera to these are smalls. Do I have a medium? Where's my medium black? Now watch me pull my cart of tricks here to where it blocks the camera, right? Where's my medium black, bro? There is a medium black. Has to be in here because that's all I have. Like I have so many blacks that doesn't make any sense. But oh, here comes cracking open a new one then. All right, all right. But it's on camera, so fine. So I can see how everything records. Okay. All right. And I always say, "Don't." Oh man, I don't like touching nothing. I don't like touching anything. But oh, when it comes to Poscas, I love how Poscas feel. I love how it feels. I love everything about them. Um, I don't care if my hands get dirty. I know it sounds kind of funny, but I don't care if my hands get dirty or nothing like that. Let's see if we can get it going. Come on, priming the pump, priming the pump. Here we go. We got some black coming down. The world of undos. All you do is cut away, cut away, cut away. So anyway, so let's continue to destroy this poor little guy here. All right, I was doing the whole thing where I made the video before and it didn't record. It only partially recorded or something. And I was doing the whole thing of like, oh well, when I do my highlights, I just did these right. When I do my highlights, I do them upside down, and I just like when I was demonstrating what what I do digitally, and it didn't record. I was like, man. So anyway, I do the same thing. If I start to pay attention to where my light source is, I can't really feel it. I'm not feeling it. But I'm just blacking in or reinforcing something I don't have to do digitally, right? I don't reinforce anything because once the black is down, it's down. Um, but I'm just gonna do it here because technically I would reinforce all this stuff because the black is no longer black anymore. It's now a gray, right? And so doing it upside down always helps me to, if I'm feeling like the light is going this way, right? Helps me work along with that. and begin to think like that. Right? Instead of thinking, oh, I'm outlining, right? I don't want to think like that. Whoosh, whoosh. Now, of course, I would already have all this locked down, right? But we'll just do it for here. And I can't see it. I can't see him no more. Meaning I don't see where he's going. All right, there you go. There you go. Because digitally, I'd have a mirrored version, as you see in my other vids. I have a mirrored version on already showing, my face all the time. So when I do this, I have to do it in my mind. It's like my mind kicks in while my intuition is like, let go, man. Just let it go, bro. Just let it go. Because even now, I can feel it. Intuition is like, you want to do it. Straight to black or something. And then blah, 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 blah. And let it go, let it go, let it go. Something, 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 something. And we keep on going and working it. But the main thing is, I just want to make a vid so I could actually begin this whole process of having studio recordings. Because everybody knows this thing can go on and on and on and on and on. Right? Until it turns into something I just don't want. Until it turns into something more interesting, right? So, and I got glare coming from my lamp. That's interesting. See? And then I'll just keep on going and going and going. Because I can already see that I want to break in here. Like that. But it just destroyed the round aspect of it. And then I want to do this one, because I want to feather the line and all that. Right now, it's got these very, very strong lines. But it'll come in. It'll come in. Do. I feel it. All right. And anyway, so we'll be doing some studio stuff on this side. Oh, I gotta do this. Yeah. Flare it up there. Flare it in there. I don't want to do it like that though. So technically, I don't want that heavy line there. So I have to go back in and block that in because I don't want that there. I don't want that there. I don't want any heavy line there. So I want to block this in, blah, blah. And then reinforce and go back again and stuff like that. Okay, and then we need to flare. We would have to flare up in here. And just a little bit there, and come in like that, like here, like that. See, I can't stop. Here, something. Yeah. Okay. Now, hopefully this time it recorded, even though I'm not doing anything. It's like, hopefully this time it recorded. He has no occlusion on him or anything like that. Anyway, See, I love smudging them. Oh my gosh. Anyway, this is just a play thing. They have a whole bunch of these little plays. Um, I love working on the gesso gray. This is all the other playful things, space chicks, all kind of playful things, but never just base stuff. Um, but never had the need to actually finish or complete anything out on it. But now, since I'm recording, I will. Okay. All right. Hopefully this recorded, and like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next vid.